All right, story time. Let's rewind back to late 2019 when the world was still spinning normally and Tanu was out here casually proving to us that fashion is temporary, but visual power, eternal. So back in November 2019, ASTRO appeared on Weekly Idol. You know, that chaotic playground of a show where idols are either dancing, laughing, or questioning their life choices in real time. And on this particular episode, things got wild. Like, Fashion Week meets Laundry Day wild. It all started pretty normal. Dancing, games, the usual goofiness. But then, the hosts decided to bring up something a little extra memorable. Do y'all remember those bizarre yet iconic Chanu clothes hangers from his Cleantopia promotion days? Yeah, someone really looked at his face and said, you know what this needs? To hold jackets. Well, Weekly Idol took that idea and ran with it. They turned Chanu into an actual human hanger. I'm not kidding. They gave him a headband with a plastic hanger on top and said, boom, you're now a clothes rack. And let me tell you, most people would have protested, maybe cried a little. But Chanu, he just rolled with it. He struck poses, he twirled, he gave Fashion Week energy with a hanger on his head. First, they dressed him in the sheer vest and a clear raincoat. And somehow, he looked like he was about to walk the Paris runway instead of standing in a brightly lit studio being giggled at by his members. But the real test came when they brought out the main event. A coat so raggedy, so brown, so tragic looking, it probably came straight out of a lost and found bin from 1983. And guess what? He put it on and still looked like the face of a luxury brand. Like that coat saw Chanu coming and decided to behave. It smoothed its wrinkles, fluffed up its collar, and whispered, "We're on camera, look alive." Even the other members and hosts couldn't keep it together. There was laughter, applause, probably a few gasps of, "How is this even possible?" But Chanu, calm, cool, confident. He became one with the coat. He became the hanger. It was no longer a fashion disaster. It was an art installation. At this point, I'm convinced you could stick a mop wig on him, wrap him in a shower curtain, and he'd still walk into a room like he owns it. His visuals are just that powerful. It's like his face has a built-in Photoshop filter, and the laws of fashion physics simply don't apply. So now we know. Potato sack? Still handsome. Plastic raincoat? Handsome. A jacket that looks like it was abandoned behind a bus stop? Handsome. Moral of the story, the world might fall apart, but Chanu's visuals will remain undefeated. Anyway, what do you think? Which look was your favorite? Chic raincoat Eunwoo or thrift shop hanger Eunwoo? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to believe that even old coats can live their best life if they're lucky enough to be worn by Chanu.